what's up, everybody? Um, so today we already covered in the other two podcasts, some important stuff. But today, um, we're talking about another part, and it is the women and reform. And we have to look back at history and actually, you know, know how it's not only about men in this country. And history keeps telling us, women, as there's a lot of people that don't want to say it and don't want to admit it, but if back in the day, a lot of years from now, more than 100 years, 150 years, around there, if women didn't get the rights that they deserved, the world wouldn't be the same. And I'm saying that in a bad way. um what I'm trying to tell you guys is that, um women have achieved such an amount of stuff here, not only in our country but around the world, that is so important that they have what they deserve. Because you can't take women for granted, and that they can do this or they can do that. They are as capable as us to do whatever they feel like they can do. There's a lot of people that have the same opinions, that men are the ones that have to take care of stuff. I don't think like that. I think that women have the right to take ownership on their stuff. And if they want to make something better, what, go ahead and do it. And this is what, for example, Miss Elizabeth Cady Stanton showed us. In the women reform, she was the leader of this movement. And she was fighting for these rights. She was fighting for it. And at the end, after a lot of sacrifice and stuff, she got it. She got it, and that's something that we have to be thankful for. Women have the right for everything, and a lot of people back in the day fought for it. They got it. Also, Lucretia Mott, she was another leader in the abolitionist and women's right movement. And those are just amazing ladies that we have here in the history of the United States. I don't think we have to say it any louder. Those two people that I just mentioned are very important in our history. And it might be not a topic that a lot of people talk about. Obviously there's a lot more of important topics, and a lot of stuff that has happened, obviously, in the history of our country here in the US. But I think that this is a underrated topic, and it's honestly very interesting and very enjoyable to talk about how women gain the respect, and how they are what they are today. An example for everyone. Shutting people's mouths that they can do whatever they want, obviously in a good way. I'm not saying that women, because they're women, they can rob a bank. No. I'm not trying to say that. I think that a woman that has principles, that has a vision, that's well raised, they can have an impact on this world. And I'm not saying that women have to be first. I'm not saying any of that, because I believe in equality, and I believe that that's how things should be done. But what I don't believe in is that because that girl, she's a girl, she doesn't get what she deserves. She's a human at the end of the day, the same as us men. And as I just mentioned before, I believe in equality. I believe that every person should be treated the same way. We can argue that this person is this person is that. Doesn't matter. People should be free, and people should not be treated the like in a different way because of their gender, because of their religion, or because of their preferences, that for me is a complete nonsense and a complete waste of time. So, as I mentioned before, the reform in women and for them to fight for their rights is something very important, you know, and something that it's just amazing, man. It's just amazing how they keep impressing us, you know. I'm not saying that men are not, because dude, men are just, we have done a lot of things in this world, not only in the US. But dude, women also, and they deserve our respect, and they be getting it. So, this is also a very, for me, enjoyable topic to talk about. And I wish I could go more in detail, but for me, that's all I have to say. And it's something that I'm proud. These countries like that we believe in equality, and that they get what they deserve. Honestly.